Hi everyone, this is Daniel Guy, South Sudan Director for Project Education South Sudan. My passion about girl education in South Sudan. For the past 2 years, I've been in South Sudan working for Project Education South Sudan. It has been remarkable and blessing. And the interesting point is to work with the girls from Ayakangway and Faguk and Mar, the school that we are working with them. But more interestingly, the girls from Yakangway are picking it up. They are so passionate to go for a higher education, and especially those that have been sponsored. For the first 2 years, we have 8 girls now at one of the prestigious high school called Malik Academy in Bor. Those girls, when you compare them with the one who are not sponsored, you could see their marks and grades are higher than the one which are not sponsored. You see they have more interest to go for higher education. They hope that when they graduate from high school, they will be able to finish their schools and get a job. Now, interesting point on that, it's the families of those girls. They love it. They love their girl to go for higher education because, you know, the background in South Sudan, in Dinka community, for sure, they always think of cattle and dowries. But now they have two things in one.
Oh, the cattle and dowries are for what?
The cows and dowries, you know, family get those with the exchange of being, you know, their daughter being married by
Arranged marriages.
arranged marriages.
Okay.
Yeah. And so, if you married someone's daughter, you have to. You have to pay cows. But now the parent knows that the matter of 4 years is not that much. They want their girls to go to school and finish high school. And when they get married, they will get two in one. One, it will pay more. You know, educated woman, it has to be married by the rich man and pay more now. Two, the girl will be able to support the family, financially support, as well as the other men, you know, in the family.
So she'll be equal in status with her husband because he's educated and now she's educated.
Absolutely, absolutely.
And that's what's changing in your culture since we began in 2005.
That's what is changing, you know. I think it's really interesting to see that our people, they didn't, maybe they think that, you know, women cannot be educated as well as men, but now they know that everybody have ability and power to be educated, and so they want their girls to go to school. So I just want to let you know that the work that you have done, you have changed tremendously the life of the girls, the life of the community. The community knows that they have to work hard and work together for this girl to achieve a future life. And
Daniel,
yeah.
there is a precious picture of you, which we're going to be showing the women, of you with 3 of the Malek girls. And these are girls who have said they want to continue into university level, beyond secondary. And their dreams are to be what?
Those girls, there are 3 of them. There's Angit, and Angit came from Faguk, and she's now one of the dramatic student, outgoing, passionate about her education. She wants to be a doctor. That's number one thing that she spoke of thing.
And what's unique about her story, being a Dinka woman?
You know, the uniqueness about these 3 girls, being a Dinka girls, when they were at primary level, they didn't quite sure whether they will finish primary, because sometimes a family does not have enough support and they have a daughter, they will think of arranged marriage. That girl could be married easily. But for Angel, I found so unique compared to the other girls because Angel has 2 brothers and a mother.
Her father.
Father has passed away during the Civil War.
Okay.
And so, these two brothers and a mother, they want Agnes to finish school, and if there's a way that she could go to university, they want her to go and finish.
So these two brothers, who
Yes.
are traditional Dinka men,
Yes.
and the mother, who's a traditional Dinka mother, well, actually, she's quite unusual for a Dinka mother, and the brothers are very unusual for Dinka boys. They want their one sister that they could get a lot of money off of an arranged marriage,
She's beautiful.
not to get married,
I'm telling you, she's
and
beautiful.
continue her
She
school?
She can get married easily. But because of the power of the brothers and the mother saying, hey, we are buying you, you have to go forward and finish that school. So Agnes now is in a boarding school. When she come home for a holiday, she do nothing but reading. And the mother is on top of the family course and activities.
Oh, the chores and everything.
Yeah, And so, with the secondary school girls that we are sponsoring now, the prices is also better. Malik is number one, prestigious and well built.
It's a boarding.
It's a boarding school, and so it costs more than Langbar Modern Academy.
Okay.
Langbar Modern Academy is a day school, and so the pupil or the student will go to school in the morning and go back home in the evening. But Malik, they will go and stay there for 3 months. They don't come home even on the weekend. Boarding school is really important, and one of the things, it allows the student to focus on their studies only, nothing else.
And so, what traditionally, if a girl's not in a boarding school, have to do after school?
If girl is not in a boarding school, when she go home after a class, she has to fetch water.
Fetch water.
Fetch water. She has to go and fetch firewood. She have to grind for the family food, evening and morning. She have to cook, and all the other thing, white dishes, and
Take
all
care
of
of her
that.
siblings.
Take care of siblings and all of that until the evening come. And at the evening there is no light and no electricity, so a girl cannot study at night. So she will wake up tomorrow, go to school, but she has to get some water before she go to school in the morning, fetch another water for the day use. And so by the time she get to school, 8, 9 or whatever time it is, then her mind is not about yesterday lesson. She has now to get ready for the next lesson. It's only a matter of receiving lecture, and that's it. If she cannot do her homework at school before she go home, then there's no way she could do the homework. So they have a lot of disadvantages being in a day school.
Oh, it's really changed from when I first went there in 2005, where there were either no girls in the classroom or one or two.
Yeah.
And when Project Education South Sudan started asking if the communities could try to get 50% girls, and the benefit of having girls educated is that the community becomes stronger, more economically feasible. She's the keeper of the purse in your culture. And it just strengthens the community overall, right?
Absolutely.
And here we are, 50% of girls in classes.
Absolutely.
And the
Good.
government's
Good.
supporting it.
It is, yeah, it is.
That's great.
It is because families, the government, they have known now because there are girls who went to either a refugee camp or neighboring countries that got their education and came back now. They are working, and the government said that there has to be 25% for women in the government of South Sudan. So girls are motivated to go to school and work. So
I just
it's
read a
changing.
quote
Yeah.
from one of the girls,
Yeah.
Amor Riak,
Uh-huh.
and she is going to Malek.
Yeah.
And she said, I hope to become one of the future female first ladies of South Sudan.
Absolutely.
And you know, what do you think?
That's really good. One of the girl
She will.
also by the name Ding Chul. Ding Chul quoted, there's a quote also in Ding Chul, a letter that I just gave to Project Education South Sudan. She said, when you teach a woman, you are teaching a nation. And so, I, being in a secondary school level, I'm telling my friend, American friend, that when you are teaching one girl among us, you have taught the nation in South Sudan. And that's what makes us so happy and encouraged to follow our higher education. You are supporting us so good. So keep doing that.
You know, Daniel, what I love is that you came back and you act like a proud papa of these girls.
I just love being around them and see what they are doing and see the energy that they are doing. You know, it looks like they are growing, with me together, being in South Sudan with them and go to their school on monthly basis and see or weekly sometime, see what they are doing. They ran to me, oh Daniel, how is Project in South Sudan? How is our friend in US? And you could see in their eyes, they have that hope. They hope that their life is changing. What they have already acquired is more than what they knew and they have. And that really gave me a passion and gave me energy that I want to do more with them. I want to keep encouraging them. I want to keep working with them, make this sponsorship keep going. So I just I love them.
So you want to encourage others to sponsor girls to make a significant difference in South Sudan.
I am, absolutely. I'm telling the people out there, when you give $300 to $400
Per term?
per term to sponsor the girl, the knowledge that girl is getting, nobody will take it away from her. It will remain with her for the rest of her life. And guess what that woman will do? When she sit later on being a woman and sit among the other women, whether educated or not educated, she will say, I got this knowledge from friend in America that trusted in me to be self-reliant on myself. And so I'm encouraged women in USA and everybody, what you have done is a fruitful and is a long-term goal, and it is achievable goal by the girls that you are supporting. So please stay with us, and we thank you so much.